a look at this. Here's reverse osmosis water. Add a few drops of phenol red, used to test pool water, and the water turns yellow, indicating it is extremely acidic. Add the phenol red to the H2O Concepts water, and the water turns pink, indicating it's not acidic, because the calcium and magnesium were left in, the way nature intended. Reverse osmosis manufacturers claim it's the purest form of filtration, but that doesn't mean it's healthy. Listen to what the experts say.
Well, the body's primarily water. Between 70 and 75% of our body's water. And all the fluid around the cells, water, maintains a pH of about 7.4. If the fluid pH changes just a little bit up or down, you die.
And reverse osmosis only treats the water at the kitchen sink. It doesn't do anything to the water in the shower. And now some contaminants are small enough to pass through the membrane right along with the water. So reverse osmosis water may not be as pure as it used to be.
And now you can hardly turn on the TV without seeing some kind of cheap water filter, like those pitchers that take up half the refrigerator, the bolt-on faucet filters, and the shower head filters.
And how about those systems that claim they take care of hardness by wrapping an insulated wire around a pipe? The problem with all these inexpensive filters is they don't filter out half of what you think they do.
Take the filter pitcher for the refrigerator, for instance. It filters out some of the things, but leaves in trihalomethane from chlorine, volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, benzene, things they're finding that are causing cancer, liver, kidney, and lung problems. So that filter pitcher could be putting worse stuff in your water than it's taking out, and it takes up half the refrigerator.
And it doesn't do anything to the water in the shower. And look at what it does to the water after it goes through it. Here's water that's been through the filter pitcher on the left. Add a few drops of phenol red, the same stuff we used before that tests for pool water acidity, and the water turns yellow, indicating it's acidic because all the important calcium and magnesium are gone. And now H2O Concepts water. See, the water turns pink, indicating it's pH balanced, the way nature intended. See, we were never intended to drink water without calcium and magnesium, like the water from ROs and water softeners.
And the problem with these pitchers is that the filters fill up so fast, you never really know if it's still filtering.
And filter pitchers and cheap filters on one faucet or shower is like putting a lock on only one door of your home. The bad things still get in. And you'd never consider having only one lock on your home, so why treat only some of your family's water?
When H2O Concepts whole house water system treats all your water, it takes out chlorine and the other bad stuff in your water at every faucet and every shower. It's like drinking and bathing in sparkling clear mountain spring water.
With H2O Concepts whole house water system, you'll never lift heavy bags of salt to dump in old-fashioned water softeners. You'll never drink acidic reverse osmosis water or change under sink filters. And H2O Concepts patented electronics virtually eliminates hard water scale buildup inside plumbing and appliances.
You'll have great tasting, better than bottled quality water at every faucet, so you'll never have to buy case after case of expensive bottled water or carry them home from the store again.
Because great tasting water is as close as the nearest faucet, so you never run out of the best water you can get. H2O Concepts, the way nature intended.
So go to your phone right now. Call H2O Concepts at the number on the screen. If you call during the show, you'll get a special manufacturer's rebate that's only good during the broadcast.
Call H2O Concepts now and get the manufacturer's rebate, and if you call during this broadcast, H2O Concepts will give you a trade-in on your old water system. So call now and get the manufacturer's rebate and the trade-in allowance on your old system.
You'll save hundreds off the purchase price, but you have to call the number on your screen now.
Everywhere you look, you see people drinking bottled water. But not all bottled water is as good as you think.
It's not. Listen.
Findings in the recent President's Cancer Panel report indicated 41% of all Americans will be diagnosed with cancer during their lifetime, and 21% will die of it. That's up sharply since 1900, where 1 person in 50, or 2%, were diagnosed with cancer, to 2009, where 1 person in every 2.5 people, or 41%, will contract cancer, a 1,900% increase. The report found that of the 80,000 chemicals in use today, Only a few hundred have been tested for safety, and only 91 are on the EPA's watch list, a list that hasn't had a chemical added to it in over a decade. The President's report recommends filtering home tap water to reduce exposure to carcinogens and other hazardous chemicals, and that filtered tap water is preferable to commercially bottled water.
Because neither the EPA nor FDA certify bottled water, requirements for bottled water vary state to state, so you really can't be sure what you're getting. Listen to what the Natural Resource Defense Council says.
Bottled water regulations are inadequate to assure consumers of either purity or safety. NRDC's test included more than 1,000 bottles of bottled water. About 1/3 of the waters tested contained levels of contamination, including synthetic organic chemicals, bacteria, and arsenic.
So bottled water may not be as good for you as you think, because most bottled water is produced by reverse osmosis. And remember, reverse osmosis takes all the calcium and magnesium our bodies need out and leaves the water very acidic. Watch.
Here's bottled water on the left and H2O Concepts water on the right. Using the same test drops to test pool acidity, you can see that the bottled water turns yellow, proving it's acidic. And the H2O Concepts water on the right, add a few of the same test drops, and the water turns pink, proving it's pH balanced, just like nature intended.
Listen to what the World Health Organization says about drinking demineralized water, like most bottled or reverse osmosis water.
The potential for adverse health effects from long-term consumption of demineralized water is of interest, where some types of home water treatment systems are widely used, or where some types of bottled water are consumed. Persons consuming certain types of water may not be receiving the additional minerals that would be present in more highly mineralized waters. The World Health Organization.
So it may not be what's in it that's bad for you. It may be what's not in it that matters. Look at what a recent USA Today article said.
Buying bottled water is not a long-term sustainable solution to securing access to healthy water.
Bottled water is not a solution to drinking water. You'll find in most cases the processing eliminates minerals like calcium and magnesium, which are essential to our health, making the water slightly acidic. So if you're drinking water that's acidic in a plastic bottle, you're going to lose your health.
And we throw away over 38 billion plastic water bottles a year. And where do you think they all go? With H2O Concepts' whole house water system, you'll never buy another case of bottled water, so you won't be filling our landfills with millions of tons of plastic. You'll never buy another bag of salt for old-fashioned water softeners or drink acidic RO water.
With H2O Concepts' whole house water system, you'll never buy another case of expensive bottled water. You won't be dumping hundreds of pounds of water softener salt into our groundwater because H2O Concepts' system doesn't add chemicals to your water. You won't be drinking acidic reverse osmosis water. There's no filters to change and no water wasted.
And H2O Concepts' whole house system gives you great tasting water at every faucet in the house and takes chlorine and who knows what else out of the shower and virtually eliminates hard water scale.
There's nothing like H2O Concepts' whole house water system anywhere in the world. This is home water treatment for the next century. Doesn't your family deserve the best? Call the number on your screen and stop buying expensive bottled water, adding salt to your water, or drinking acidic reverse osmosis water. Call H2O Concepts now and get the special manufacturer's rebate.
Call during the program and H2O Concepts will give you the rebate and a trade-in on your old water system, but only if you call right now. So go to your phone right now. Call the number on your screen. They're so confident you won't find a better water system at a better price that they'll guarantee it. Call the number on your screen right now.
Great tasting, healthier water at every faucet in your house could be the most important thing you do for your family's health all year. Don't wait. Call H2O Concepts today.
So I hope that
Wait, we're not done. If you weren't convinced before about how bad demineralized water, like bottled water or reverse osmosis water, is for you, I'm going to prove it to you once and for all. No one has ever done this on television before, but what I'm going to do next will shock you.
How are you going to do that?
This is an experiment to demonstrate water conductivity. You know, every function in our body is controlled by small electrical impulses. Our brain, our nervous system, your heartbeat, breathing. Everything you do is controlled by small electrical signals from your brain traveling through your nervous system. Now, everybody thinks water is a pretty good conductor of electricity, but watch. This glass is full of reverse osmosis water, with the calcium and magnesium our bodies need taken out. Flip the switch and watch what happens.
Nothing. How come?
Because water alone, without minerals like calcium and magnesium, like reverse osmosis or bottled water, is a really bad electrical conductor. Now watch H2O Concepts water.
Wow, what's the difference?
The calcium and magnesium H2O Concept system leaves in helps nerve impulses travel through your body to control your breathing, heartbeat, literally everything you do.
So drinking bottled or reverse osmosis water with the calcium and magnesium taken out doesn't help to transmit the nerve impulses you need to stay alive.
And let me tell you, if your body chemistry gets just a little out of whack, you're in for some big trouble.
Oh, I'm convinced. But what does an H2O Concepts whole house system cost?
Let me ask you, what would you pay for a water system that gives you great tasting water at every faucet,
So I never have to buy expensive bottled water again?
takes all the chlorine and other bad stuff out in the shower,
So I'm not absorbing them through my skin,
didn't add salt to your water or the environment,
like old-fashioned water softeners,
didn't make your water acidic or waste all that water,
like under-sink ROs,
doesn't take out the important calcium and magnesium your body needs,
like water softeners and ROs.
and virtually eliminates hard water problems and that stubborn scale buildup.
Wow, the H2O Concepts unit does more than a water softener and reverse osmosis unit combined. How much does an H2O Concepts unit cost?
Well, let's compare an H2O Concepts whole house system to what a water softener and RO cost. Here's what it costs to own a water softener and an RO over 10 years, including buying, installation, salt, and filter changes. When you add them together, because when you have a softener, you need an RO to take the salt out of your water so you can drink it. The combination could cost over $6,000.
And both of them together won't do what the H2O Concepts unit will do, like give you better than bottled quality water from every faucet and take chlorine and the other bad stuff out in the shower.
And when you consider the salt you'll buy for the softeners, the filters you'll change with ROs, and bottled water you'll have to buy, you can own the H2O Concepts whole house system for a fraction of the cost of a water softener and RO system.
And how do you put a price on you and your family's health?
Well, the perfect water system would be one that takes the bad things out, like chlorine, like different chemicals that we find in our water, and leaves the good things in, like calcium, like magnesium, like potassium, other essential minerals too. And at the same time, leaves the good taste in the water. That would be the perfect water system, and provide it to every faucet in your home.
So you can go on buying expensive cases of bottled water or dumping bag after 40-pound bag of water softener salt into our groundwater. And you can go on drinking acidic reverse osmosis water and changing under-sink filters and wasting all that water.
Or you could start enjoying the great tasting water at every faucet. Take out chlorine and the other bad stuff in the shower and say goodbye to hard water scale buildup.
But you'll have to call H2O Concepts at the number on your screen. Ask about their whole house water system and get the special manufacturer's rebate.
Call during the program and H2O Concepts will give you the rebate and a generous trade-in on your old water system. You could save hundreds of dollars, but only if you call during the broadcast. Operators are standing by, so go to your phone right now. Call the number on your screen. They're so confident you won't find a better system at a better price that they'll guarantee it. Call the number on your screen right now.
H2O Concepts.
There's no other system like it in the world.